Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Impossible Creatures Replays. Tonight we have more World Cup 2021 action, and this is going to be a pretty good one. I'm joined by Matt.
Hello, and yes it is. We have England-1 versus Italy. This is an exciting one for me because Mutt and Sniper barely need an introduction. Team England-1, they won last year's World Cup pretty handily. They've been a dominant force for as long as I can remember, way back since I was in nappies, essentially.
Basically.
But what's especially exciting to me is there's very few people have put a scratch on their near-perfect record, but Kiki is one of them. Through last year and a couple years before that, he was actually on top, you know?
That's exactly right, and of course 1v1, Kiki has taken them both out in games in the past, and he did in fact win Critical Clash 2020. So Kiki's skill not in doubt. However, unfortunately, it must be mentioned that today he is playing with a handicap because he was doing a lot of exercises before the game and basically put himself in hospital. He was doing some APM tests. He got over 400, but as a direct result, he sacrificed all the joints in his finger, and he will be playing with his feet.
I am happy that sentence ended the way it did, because Marco has actually been on the up and up recently. Team Italy spawning in the bottom left and Team England in the top right here, donning traditional colors.
Orange and pink versus blue and red. I like it a lot.
Now, we have an interesting game on our hands. First of all, soothing the first map. Pretty awkward. We're probably not going to see anything too off the beaten path. It's harder to do cheesy strategies because the map is just so big. But also, they're all using the same army.
Exactly right. They're all using the Whitey Hooten army, which is quite unusual. And I believe it's the Whitey Hooten from the original 1.1. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct. And completely untouched, despite several balance changes across the units used, so some of them have shifted level and such.
Yeah, Polar Bear Poison Frog Melee at level 4.
Yeah, size 5 Hammer Chimp.
And we have a really early island from Mutt. He is heading out. I mean, it might not be an island. It might be too soon to call that. Sniper is going mid.
He is trickling constant henchmen towards this island, though. You've got to think he's looking for it.
Oh.
Marco going for it as well.
Won't be
the early fence from Sniper is actually probably going to get up before they can get to it.
Certainly.
If he starts doing, because it looks like Kiki is starting to drip henchmen towards mid.
This is bizarre.
I'm not sure he'll get there in time.
It's bizarre that we're seeing so much hench dripping, because this is not a normal thing you see in IC. And we've got 3 players doing it.
Yeah. And you got to think, especially with just the sheer distance they've got to cover on this map. And Kiki's just going to run straight into that wall, finishing just in time. Last little corner fence getting filled up. You've got to think that's a misstep, but he will just concede, take this expo.
That's smart, and he'll probably go for an early gyro, I would think. Take the cliffs.
Yeah, you've got, from this position, you kind of have to, right? Because it's the main way you can put pressure on, and there's just resources up there for the taking.
And as soon as you get a gyro, that fence is moot.
Some hench warfare on the bottom right island.
Okay, Mutt really investing to defend this island. Marco won't be able to beat him. Marco is
yeah, but he will be able to take out a couple hench. He's actually going to get 2.
That was good, but I'd love to see that chamber come up. Yeah, there it is. Okay, wow.
Yeah, it's a bit slow. He went chasing that henchman first. Kiki beginning production in mid. Some archer fish coyotes coming out. They should take out this fence, no problem at all.
What else are you going to do? And Sniper's just building another fence. That's a good call, but Kiki should be able to bust through both layers. Meanwhile,
yeah, I mean, it won't take long for that to happen. We see Sniper looking towards the top island and also taking mid. This is interesting because while it looks like he's getting a lot of map control, you can see his natural expansion barely staffed, only a couple henchmen in mid, just the 1 on the island at the moment. So he's stretching thin.
He is stretching.
See if it pays off for him.
And actually, this fight down south is going pretty well for Marco, with Mutt making a lot of range and Marco just making artillery. Unfortunately...
Oh, and the melee unit's not amphibious. They can't counter them from down there.
Mutt currently has no water chamber, so Marco can take his time here.
Yeah, and it's going to be difficult for Mutt to get his war chamber down. He's got to do it at home. He can't really do it over at this island, just given the Marco presence here. And Marco settling for this little expansion in the back and keeping the pressure up. Kiki getting quite a large number of units in mid. Sniper beginning to get a defensive force
Oh,
himself,
but
these
these
melee
units, this is a bad matchup. They're going to come to the fence. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
they're gonna get caught in the fence. They're gonna get funneled straight in.
Wow. Okay.
And the sound beam's drawing the aggro from the leaf as well. This is great for Kiki. That's a lot of lost resources for Sniper, but he has got this mid expo fully staffed now. He's got a gyro down.
Okay.
He can start.
That gyro could be huge. Meanwhile, Mako doing an absolutely phenomenal job at this South Island still. That creature chamber is almost down, and here come...
Everyone's starting 3 except Sniper, quite content to sit back and focus on resources, sending a few henchmen up the cliffs, but he will be behind economically.
Kiki taking a sniff, but opting not to attack through mid.
Oh, Marco doing well. He's actually going to take out this chamber, and there's not another one here. A couple going down in the back.
There are a couple in the back, yes. But I mean, Mutt still is now moving out to build a water chamber as we speak.
Yeah, but the numbers, and he keeps losing units for no reason.
Exactly. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, Team Romania Italy is both equally going to hit level 3 at the same time. Mutt's going to get there first. Sniper a little bit behind, but still going there.
Yeah, and the pressure from Kiki going strong. He does get this mid geyser, but Sniper taking control of the cliffs right now. Kiki coming around the back with this generator, but...
Oh, Marco making some sound beams. Unfortunately, a couple of them getting sniped. Those foundations getting taken out by these Caminas. Great.
Yeah, but this single sound beam is going to do a lot of work, especially with that repair. It's drawing aggro away from his units, and just the sheer numbers here.
Here's the
You gotta think this level... It's gonna do well against these coyotes, but you can see Marco making a few of them himself. And Mutt's just content to sacrifice these chameleon hyenas. That's a lot of electricity that's just been thrown away.
Definitely Kiki is taking the initiative in mid. Sniper is looking threatened. Is he going to make... Yeah, there's a water chamber coming down up north for Sniper.
Yeah, I would like to see a bit more pressure on Sniper, because, I mean,
yes, exactly.
he's spread himself so thin, but... really only attacking on one front here. He does have a large force, but Sniper's economy is going strong.
Exactly right. Kiki looks like he's just walking past mid. Interesting play. Probably a good idea.
And the chimp warfare in the bottom left. A lot of Marco's units falling to some poor micro.
Exactly right. He's trying to take out that generator desperately.
That generator not actually going to fall. He's going to get some really nice attack arcs here with his artillery, but the same can be said in reverse.
Now, high ground advantage for the defenders.
Oh, he's caught to take out this generator. It's only on 130
Oh, I
HP.
feel like he wanted that tiger to take out that generator, but he didn't micro it.
Oh, every second that this generator lives is just more and more resources.
Meanwhile,
it's fully upgraded as well. That would be such a big hit.
The cliff has become occupied by Sniper.
Yep.
And this is...
Well, Kiki's got one side. Sniper's got the other.
That's a huge move from Sniper, though. Kiki is raiding base.
Oh, that's a lot of units.
That's
he actually
so much. He just walked
through.
past. The man just
oh
walked
my god,
up
this is huge. This is going to do so much damage. This is going to draw a lot of pressure from, a lot of attention from Mutt as well. He's going to lose some chimps in the south just to miss micro because he is scared at home. That is so many units. Some chambers going down, a sound beam as well. Sniper coming back with units of his own, but that means that Kiki is free to take control of mid himself.
And all of Mutt's base hench are gone. Suddenly, Mutt's situation economically is dire.
Yeah, and the island is not looking good either. These tiger lobsters doing great work chewing through these chimps. That generator sadly getting repaired all the way up the pole, but Kiki is just still in the base, was able to defend the force, and he's coming in with reinforcements already.
Is anyone going for? No one is going for at this point. Okay. This could be huge. Sniper's still in a really dominant position.
Marco's taking the lead on the southern island.
Oh my god, he's done it. He's taken this island. The henchmen are retreating. Oh my god.
And this is so rough because Team England has to focus on the defense at home, and that means this is just giving Team Italy the opportunity to move in.
There's no hench at base. This is so bad for Team England. What's going on here?
Now, Sniper's really got to be the one pulling his weight here. He has this top island been untouched this whole game. He has mid, not staffed, but Kiki is coming in with just so many units. He's actually killed off the defensive force at base as well, and he just keeps coming in with more units.
Here's Mutt focusing really on defending here, but Kiki actually has the number advantage.
Yeah, Kiki's just continuing to just reinforce and reinforce. Yeah, Kiki good pulling back here, getting a good arc on these Muskoxes, buying more time for even more to roll in. This is incredible stuff, and Marco's all coming in from the south with his army as well.
Oh my god.
With that hit, going to be some serious
They
damage.
swim so slowly, but when they get there, this is going to be huge. Is Sniper going 4? I feel like Mud is about to concede here.
I mean, he's not mining anywhere.
He's mining. He sent all his hench back to base.
Okay, well, these porks have been harassing them from the cliff.
Look at these two
they can't
porks.
mine at their natural.
2 porks to the north taking out Sniper's fully upgraded generator. They could have been defended, but those 2 porks splitting off from the main horde was a huge call.
Oh my god, the Snipers walk in with a lot of units, but the numbers are just in Kiki's favor. And here comes the hit from Marco in the south.
Unfortunately, uncoordinated, broken off by the slow swim speed, so he did not hit base at the same time as Kiki did.
I don't think that even matters. It's just more and more attention diverted. Sniper's not mining at home. He's lost his base generator. Mutz can't reinforce his natural properly because there's just Marco here. And the units matching up so well. Porcupines don't do so hot against
And there's a
lobsters
lot of
in melee
artillery.
range.
I mean, Marco's really doing a fantastic job with this attack.
Oh, I really do think Kiki could have just gone for the jugular here, but it looks like he's going to try and take out the economy from Sniper.
Playing the safey game.
His whiteys can't swim. Oh, he did the wrong Lobstiger.
No, he accidentally made the wrong
Wait.
Lobstiger.
No, I think he made the right Lobstiger. I think that's Marco making the wrong one.
Oh dear me, is that the case? No, surely the whitey one can swim. Don't tell me. That's Sniper and Mud blowing lab. That's huge.
That's Italy taking game 1!
Italy?
Convincingly!
That was so well played, Marco. I feel like Mud must have underestimated Marco here because Marco had it all his way.
Yeah, I mean, a few missteps in that bottom island, but Kiki coming in, doing the run by into the base was so massive.
Absolutely.
Really just
huge.
Bought opportunities all across the map, and it just never stopped.
It was so crazy. Sniper's economic advantage was huge, but I don't know why I'm checking the armies. This is just... Here you go, have a look at these. You can make sure they follow the rules if you want. But yeah, no, Sniper did a great job. He had half the map, I would say. But it just...
Yeah, he really did, but I mean, the economic damage at home, because a fully upgraded generator and a 6 coal pile base destroyed, right? That's a huge hit to be taking.
Unbelievable.
And he just kept trickling in units to defend from mid, but it just was not enough. There was just so much that was so dominant.
It really, really was. And I feel like Mutt didn't really expand to his fullest potential there. He took the island, but that's kind of all he did. It would have been good to see him launch an attack, but he just never got any window.
I mean, he was building so many chameleon hyenas at his expansion.
Exactly.
That is a big economic thing.
Exactly right. Why he didn't make a water chamber sooner, I'm not quite sure.
I mean, it would have been difficult to set up, but you've got to think there was just maybe a...
He had those hench. He had the hench at the expo right near the beach up north. He could have done it at any time. He did do it at 3.
Okay, I don't think we're going to be seeing the same armies come out for Game 2. England's backs are against the wall. The time for fun is over.
Exactly. Let us put away our childish things, for now we are playing impossible creatures. Not sure why, but I thought Marco was orange, says Sniper. I mean, Mutt says his archers couldn't swim, his tigers couldn't swim. In that case, why didn't he make the archer fish? He could have made them. Why did he make the chameleon hyenas?
Yeah, archer fish.
Interesting.
They spit water, you know.
They do, in fact. And it looks like Sniper is just publicly admitting to underestimating Marco. Dear me, and this is really interesting because I have it on good authority that Rome Italy actually wanted to pick this map if they lost. This is a map that Marco really likes. We've seen them absolutely dominate several teams in this map.
Yeah, I mean it's really a classic. I mean, it's not even an old map. It's relatively new, all things considered, and it has just fallen straight into the Hall of Fame. Really a winner here.
Exactly right. Fantastic job from LB Frank, who created this map. It must be said.
Absolutely.
All from the rock paper scissors ever read, says Kiki. That may well be true. I'm going to go on team 2. Not that it matters because they're in voice, obviously.
Yeah. Maybe catch a few pings here and there.
Exactly right. Okay, Matt. What are we going to see this game? What does Team England have to do to pull it back?
Well, I mean, they want to be playing. I would have said they want to be playing a more straightforward game, but that game was about as straightforward as it gets.
Yeah.
Bar the armies.
I mean, that's right. I mean, now I feel like there was a lot of confusion over the armies. Some of the units are a little weird and definitely not what these players are used to using.
Yeah, I do feel like maybe the bottom island would have gone a different way, but you gotta think that the way Kiki played out, the run by, that was just well played, right? He just out-macroed, he just outplayed.
He looked a little bit warmer. Maybe Sniper has not warmed up yet, and it's really interesting for Kiki because it looks like this game he's planning to win by siding with Team England. Oh nope, there he goes, changing teams. That would have been huge.
Yep, that would have been an interesting thing. I'm not actually sure if we have anything in the rules about doing that.
Nothing in the rules that says a dog can't play basketball. But I do think that Sniper is maybe a little bit colder. Kiki and Marco have been warming up all night, and that does make a huge difference.
Gentleman Mutt here, noticing that Marco had a random army.
Oh my god, Mutt, that is actually a play of the game. That is so sweet.
Yeah, I mean, if you lose now, it doesn't even matter. We might just give you this
I agree. I agree. What a gentleman. You're gone recognize this from Marco. Well, let's see if we do.
Oh, I am excited. I mean, I have to say, Italy is one of my favorite teams. I love both the little boys in it, and I've been heavily supporting them. I did think this was maybe where the run was going to end. I mean, former champions, right?
I mean, that's right.
But
that's just the inertia of Mutt and Sniper, the history, the tradition of losing to Mutt and Sniper in this community is so strong.
Yeah, but I mean, that game one has really just blown everything wide open. Because even if they lose this game, if this is a map they like and they lose, they do get their counter pick, and you got to think England's got to be a little shaken after that first game. It was rough.
But I've got to say, Italy is like a fiery kind of team. They're huge morale players. If they lose this game, it's going to be tricky for them to claw it back, even with their map selection. And
this is
and
true.
They're up the top.
But again,
on this map, I really hate spawning north. Is just so much harder to see the oncoming attacks.
Yeah, just the awkward way the camera works. You can work around that, but no one is crazy enough to actually do it.
Yeah.
Here we see the henchmen coming forth from Mutt and Sniper, synchronized.
And they're going for the geysers, I think. Or are they just going to rush?
Ooh, this would hit hard. I mean, Italy is... They're just sat at home. Marco's sending 3 hench off to the island already. It looks like they might just be coming in for a quick scout. They've got to see...
I think Sniper might be going for either a sneaky water chamber or for this geyser. And there's the chamber going up for Mutt. Ooh. He's 60% of the way to 2. Sniper's also going 2.
Marco should hit 2 in time to come to defend, but Kiki's not even thinking about it yet.
He's booming hard. He's going to spot this. Is he going to spot this chamber? Oh my god, I think he just missed it. Oh, Kiki, you'll be kicking yourself when you watch this recording. That was so close.
Oh, there's a creature... Oh, I think he must have clipped him, because there's a creature chamber of his own going down at home.
Okay, cool.
That is... And the unfortunate rod placement from Team Italy, generally you want to have them between your lab and the geysers so you've got a bit more room to build sound beams.
Exactly right. Okay, we have a Dug Stink unit. Oh my god, you can see that Team England is going to take absolutely no prisoners here. The Digging Stink is coming out.
I mean, Marco has claimed this left island. If they're able to deflect this rush, they are in a very good position. Pine's coming out with Kiki.
Especially with Kiki claiming
the Stink is coming out and he's just going to get picked off.
It's so demoralizing to see that Stink come up. Meanwhile, Kiki's not building these sound beams correctly. Sniper did place some sneaky fences, but did not manage to get the correct tile.
Okay, now we need to see just a big defense from Romania here. Mutt is expanding forward. They have taken both of their naturals at home as well.
Oh yeah, this is really well organized from Team England. We need to see some melee units coming out of home.
Having early control of the islands is good for Italy, right? Because if they're losing mining at home, but it means they're not losing their whole economy. That's
right, but I mean, henchmen are so important for this early fight as well. If they lose these at home, they won't have too much to defend with. Good focus shift from England here, waiting for this other expo, but it doesn't exist because Marco went island.
Yeah, and some great sound beams, some great repair micro, actually punching out the Stinker.
Punching out the Stinker, that's really big.
That is so important.
This is suddenly looking okay for Italy.
Yeah, we're seeing another chamber getting placed from Sniper. There's still a lot of offense coming out, but you gotta think with just the little bit of extra income from these islands, as long as they can keep...
Marco's such aggressive henchmen here. He's had 6 of them just on a massive tear.
These 3 Sunbeams are actually in quite a good arc. Marco is losing all of his lightning rolls at home.
Yeah, he's focusing on the island and on his micro.
Oh, more Scorps getting taken out.
Kiki's sending all hench out to chase them. That's not a great move, my man.
Oh, yeah, but Kiki has claimed the other expo on the island. This is actually looking hot. They need to hold on for just a bit longer. This could be tight. That's a lot of range units.
Succumbing at this point. This is looking really rough. I don't know what he can do. The Soundbeam Tower won't get up. He's got to delete it and recoup these resources. I don't know what Marco can do at this point.
Yeah, it's all on Kiki now. This
tower. Great call.
Doing a lot.
Marco's using his few remaining henchmen to repair this tower, and this tower is actually absorbing so much aggro.
Yeah, wow, and actually pulling off. They're going to take out the next one being constructed. That henchman will get taken out. Oh, it might be done for Italy. I mean,
it looks really dire.
But there's just so much England at home.
A fantastic job from Italy. Like, it looks so good, but this has been a really great rush from England.
Yeah, the relentless pressure, honestly, has been doing so well. Marco bringing all his henchmen back from the island.
Marco, you gotta repair.
You gotta repair,
Marco.
Repair.
Yeah.
Yeah, there they go. But, yeah, I mean, it's just the critical mass of range. There's so many Scorps. That's game 2 decided.
Wow.
And, I mean, it was a very greedy opener from Team Italy, and Team England punishing it perfectly.
That's exactly right? Yeah. And, I mean, this is going to be in Italy's heads. Like, they don't know, do they boom again, or do they try and prepare for the rush? They're kind of at England's mercy psychologically at this point, you've got to think.
Yeah, no, it makes you wonder what sort of map they'll be looking for. I'm thinking maybe a Maya here? Kind of lends more to the sort of...
You know what they say in Romania, Maya he.
Maya ha.
And I've got to say, I'm really impressed by the way England kept that rush up, because they lost momentum, but they brought it back, which is so uncommon.
Yeah, it was really good, because they weren't all in. They expanded at home. Mutt took that forward base as well, and they were just willing to keep the pressure up, knowing that they had the islands, right?
Exactly right. Yeah. England will be feeling so much better after that game. Italy will be feeling so much worse. It's not over yet, but we've got to see something really special come out from the Italy team. Momentum really does change the game this much.
Absolutely. Just waiting on a game being hosted, and we shall jump right back into the action.
And I've got to wonder about the map choice as well. I mean, they could take it back to duos if they feel like it. Especially if they host, I feel that would be a pretty cool play. But I think... Oh, Kiki did in fact host. Wow, okay. We're going to see it. Oh my god, Matt, it's Crag. It's Crag!
Oh, it's Crag.
The great equalizer. Crag where skill means nothing.
You've got to think they've got something planned, and you've got to think that England has something in the back for whenever anyone picks Crag, right?
Oh, they'd have to at this point. I mean, we've seen Crag take so many scalps in this tournament so far. I mean, the debacle between France and England too just the other night, with France just using a regular army, was so huge. A mind-altering meta shift on Crag that I just couldn't pick what these guys are going to do at this point. Well, we've got TV Kiki and TV Matt. That's cute.
Yeah, that's me. Alright.
Okay, there's been a lot of chat this tournament so far about whether or not the island on Crag is worth it. Matt, what do you think?
I think going for it early is a bait a lot of the time. Especially if you've got 2 players focusing down south. You're just... It's such a rough position because there's a lot of resources down south. If you get pushed back to your base and they take that natural expansion from you, you are in such poor shape. And holding onto the island can take a lot of resources to invest, and it splits you up from your ally.
That's exactly right. And I wonder if either of the teams I'm seeing here today actually agree
After
with
we
you.
take out the enemy labs, this island would make for some nice beachfront
Alright, we
property.
see Team England spawning in the north and Team Italy in the south. What do we have?
This is interesting. The red color has been wrested from Sniper and now belongs to Marco. That could that could do the dirty on him, and that might be the feather that shifts the scales in Italy's favor.
I mean, Sniper was quite green last game. I will not lie.
Was he? I missed that. I'm that kind of red-green colorblind where green looks like red.
We're seeing similar early games from both teams. We're seeing an early fence from Mutt here, but
inadvisable. He could have taken it so much further.
I'm always confused. We saw this fence in Africa versus Sweden as well, and Sweden were just quite happy to swim right around it.
That's exactly right. The same will happen here. And the thing is, I think people don't go further with the fence because they're worried that fencing up here will be in range of the enemy base's vision, but it isn't. Okay, we've got two teams going for the island early. Kiki sending more hench. Marco's content to take this expo.
Yeah, and he is grabbing it early, and this is quite big because there's no expansions coming out from Team England. They're bringing a lot of hench down mid.
There we go. The workshop is coming up, and that island is really just scouted by Sniper. Sniper's just got a hench living in Kiki's base.
Oh, and Sniper's hench just waltzing up. You gotta think this is very obviously seen by Marco. So,
and he's
Marco
gone through. He's gone through. Marco has gone through the fence. But why? Sorry, no, Sniper has gone through the fence. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and he's getting the chamber down. Where are you going, Marco?
I don't know. This is... Where are you doing, Marco, indeed? He's panicking.
Yeah, I think it's the missed rally. No, this is really awkward for Team Italy now. They've got to get something set up at home. Kiki's got a lot of money.
Yep.
Not quite at 2 yet.
Kiki is building a creature chamber really close on the England beach, but suddenly this looks really nasty for Italy.
Oh, the fence coming out from Sniper already. Really quick work.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Kiki actually getting a fence of his own up.
Oh wow, good call. Great play. Oh no, he's blown the chamber. Oh no, Italy, you are in so much trouble.
Retreating back to the island, but it's looking rough at home. There's a double attack coming in. Kiki building another chamber at home. There's henchmen coming in from Sniper.
The guys has got the gyro's going up, but I think this might be curtains for Italy. Marcus producing creatures, but they're stuck.
There's a lot of units.
Yeah, the chamber has been blown. Oh my goodness, I don't know what Italy can do here.
Oh, such an awkward pathing from Marco's henchmen really might just be the end of the game for them.
Wow, yeah.
These two sound beams are going to hold off for a while, especially with reinforcements from the range from Kiki. They are able to hold on to the base, but Marco has not been mining properly for a while. Kiki has kept control of this top island, but you've just got to look at the English base. They've got this water generator going up as well.
Kiki has a water gen. We're not too unbalanced yet, but Marco unfortunately is really lacking economy. Sniper is moving in to take that South Expo. Everything is all according to plan for Team England at this point.
We've got to see some pressure on the back from Kiki, I think. He needs to...
Is he not bringing pure swimmers? He loves pure swimmers on Crag. He's actually using land units on Crag.
Oh, Mutt trickling a couple units to just die into Italy's base. They've got to be kind of happy about that.
But Sniper's getting this geyser. This is great play from Sniper. Really aggressive, expanding.
Yeah, you've got to think Kiki needs to... He's built a gyro, and he's claiming that cliff geyser, but he's not going for this water one, which would just be a nice little early boon for his resources.
It really would, and I'm really worried about Kiki's army here because he doesn't seem to have amphib at this point. He's going round with the geyser. I'm not sure what he's doing.
Ooh, Lioness Caterpillars as well. Those are going to make short work of these sound beams.
Yeah, and Marco's got a lot of vital hench just hanging out.
Oh, this is rough, and that's spot
no.
Kiki's only 30% there. Can they hold out? I mean,
Kiki's snagging this South Geyser, looks like in the water. Is he going to take it? Who knows? Who knows? It looks like this is curtains for Italy. It's hard to see what they can do here.
The water chamber's going down from Kiki. He is now 70% of the way to 3.
He's getting 2 chambers up. I mean, they might survive till Kiki hits 3, but then what? Meanwhile, these 3 henchmen south and this gyrocopter south just hanging out and not doing anything. Oh, Greninja coming out from Mutt. Yeah, we're seeing some henchmen punching these artillery units. Not a bad play, but Marco, you gotta use them to expand. Marco has no hench now.
Alright, we're seeing some hammerhead chimps from Kiki and some Oog hammerheads. I think he's gonna try and go for a little raid with some of these, but
What
I
choice?
think he's got to be using most of it to defend. I mean, there's just so much artillery. That's so much damage. 5+ pack is ridiculous at level 2.
Exactly right. It's a beautiful unit, and now the pressure's coming on against Kiki's Expo in the island. Ooh, look at really dominant for England.
He's deflecting the pressure so far, but Marco's been out of the game for quite some time, with both English players, like Sniper claiming the Expo in the base. And here come
the GG. Oh, heartbreaking stuff from Italy.
Oh, just his henchman getting locked out at the start. Marco was suddenly in such a bad position.
That's it. Marco has blown lab and so has Kiki, and that's the series going England's way.
Oh, after such a strong first game as well. But wow, the power, the experience of Team England really shining through there. Once they got a grip on their early game, they were really able to take control.
And we have the Italian team in the call at the moment. Guys, fantastic set, especially game 1 was amazing. How are you guys feeling after that soothing game?
I mean, in high spirits, obviously.
We felt really good, yes.
It was amazingly dominant. Marco, you did such a good job against Mutt that whole game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then it all slipped away from you.
It was a really good game. Props to Matt. It was a great clash.
Yeah, one of the classics of the tournament, I would say. Marco, we really felt for you in that Crag game when your henchman got separated from the other side of that fence. That was really rough to see.
Yeah. Oh my god. That was a tragedy. I don't know what to say. They just got fenced in. There's nothing worse than that.
Poor lost souls. But I think we also have Team England in the call. England, are you with us?
Hello.
Well done.
Hello. Yeah.
GG's.
Good games, thank you.
How much of that last Crag game went according to plan?
Most of it. I mean, it was quite. I know you mentioned the fence, but that was quite a lucky play. But it was quite a fortunate one. Good luck for us, bad for Italy, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it seemed that way. And obviously the rush in game 2, extremely effective, really well delivered.
Yeah, it's just a really straightforward, well played rush, right? Just
yeah, it looked for a while, especially with Italy taking the islands, which was a great play. It looked like you guys might be able to right the ship. How are you guys feeling during game 2?
Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. I mean, obviously with the first game with Whitey, I wasn't really expecting. I wasn't expecting it to end that quickly, but I wasn't really expecting much. I wasn't really expecting much from it at all. But with the eroded after we lost the Tigers on it, we decided that the simplest thing was just to not mess around, just land rush, because everyone seems to really like to go for the islands. So if you just go and kill them, then that's game.
You just walk up and kill them. Yeah. Well, look, fantastic games. Matt, do we know who England will be facing next?
I can go look that up right now.
Please do. And meanwhile, tragedy for Team Italy, one of our favourite teams to watch in this tournament, bowing out. Look, guys, it's been an absolute joy having you.
Thank you very much to everyone. Thank you, casters.
Thank you for the people at home who supported us. I'm getting emotional.
Save it for when you win.
Okay, so England-1 will go on to face the winner of Canada versus USA 2, which I believe is being played tomorrow.
Oh, wow, cool. Okay, so England, I bet you'll be raring to go. You guys might be looking to do your next game as soon as possible, right?
Yeah, as soon as the team's ready. I mean, obviously we had to wait a little bit to catch up, but I don't know about Sniper, but I'm chomping at the bit to get back at it.
Exactly right. And you guys are on an absolute tear through the losers bracket, so that'll be great to see. Anyway, thanks both teams for playing. Congratulations, England, and we will be catching you, the viewer, in the next replay.